And over the years, you guys know we've checked out pretty much every gaming headset out in the market, and none of them really offered surround sound or a decent microphone on a budget. And Corsair's lineup has always been fire, from the HS80 wireless to the Virtuoso. They've both had fantastic microphones, solid build quality. Across the board, I've always loved what Corsair's brought to the table. But like I mentioned, none of them really offered surround sound or a decent microphone on a budget. That's where this guy comes in. Now, Corsair has a history of providing high-quality headsets for great prices, and that doesn't stop with the HS65. This model continues that tradition with an $80 price point. You have a new mid-range headset that delivers on comfort, build quality, and sound, all powered by both USB and 3.5mm connections. The build quality is exactly what you'd expect, a nice premium feel, polished in a matte black colorway for its design. The headband and ear cups are solid aluminum with a dark metal grille sporting the Corsair logo on each ear cup. At the same time, in addition to black, you can pick this headset up in white or gray to fit pretty much any aesthetic out there. The memory foam ear cups have cloth on the surface and protein leather around the edges, so as you'd imagine, it should help with sweat in those longer gaming sessions. You also have a thick memory foam on the bottom of the headband for better weight distribution and an overall much more comfortable fit. Now at 282 grams, it's not exactly the lightest gaming headset out in today's market, and thanks to its aluminum frame, it does have a tight clamping force, which is decent unless you have a massive head like mine. And as you guys can see here, it doesn't give that much either, which may cause some issues in those longer gaming sessions for gamers and streamers that do have massive heads. Now, if you are someone who's just starting off with streaming and gaming, you know what's just as important, and something I wish I would have had a long time ago, is a one-stop shop to let me fully customize my stream and really make it pop and take it to the next level. From camera overlays to animations to titles, graphics, pretty much anything you could ever think of on a budget, Own.tv's got you guys covered for it. Own.tv is who I've used in the past and has been my go-to for everything when it comes to graphics and templates, such as animated screens, badges, stream deck icons, and overlays to keep you looking crisp when going live or recording your videos. What's even more appealing is the ease of use you get when checking out and customizing everything to set the aesthetic you're going for in your setup. Best of all, I've got you guys covered with a 50% off coupon if you use my coupon code and link that's down below in the description. So make sure you guys check that out once this video is over. And thank you to Own.tv for sponsoring this segment of today's episode. Now at the heart of this headset, you have a simple scroll wheel on the left ear cup. We don't have a mute button on this model. Your mute is controlled by a non-removable boom mic that disables when it's in its upright position. Your USB Type-A dongle doesn't have any controls either. Now personally, I don't really think you need another set of volume controls. However, having a switch to toggle your surround sound would have been a nice touch. Instead, you guys will have to toggle that feature in Corsair's ICU software. Now for sound performance, you have stereo and surround sound thanks to that USB dongle, and the headset is powered by 50mm drivers, which sound absolutely amazing. Crisp, clear mids, highs, and lows. Now I feel like the bass could be a bit punchier, which it is if you go into the ICU software and take it up a notch. But at this price point, I'm really not going to complain too much because this headset overall does sound fantastic. I played some Warzone and Apex, and for the most part, directional audio sounded fantastic. Footsteps were easy to pinpoint, as well as gunfights and explosions off into the distance. Thanks to its 3.5mm port, this headset is also compatible with other consoles, as well as older smartphones and devices that still have a headphone jack. And to be quite honest, whether I was using the dongle or the 3.5mm port, I really didn't notice too much of a difference with sound quality. Music, on the other hand, surprised me as well. Typically around this price point, I'd expect a bit more of a muffled sound when it comes to listening to songs. But that wasn't the case here. Once again, I was greeted with crisp, clear mids and highs with very low distortion even at max volume, which for me got pretty loud. Now you can use this headset right out of the box without any software. Just note that if you want to increase the side tone, set up custom profiles, toggle your surround sound on and off, or increase that bass so it's a bit punchier, you guys will have to do that in the Corsair ICU software. Now you do also have 5 different presets you can choose from, as well as the ability to create your own, where you can go ahead and bump up that bass for your favorite tracks, or if you like louder explosions in game, you guys can go ahead and take care of all that in the Corsair ICU software, like I mentioned earlier. But by now you're probably wondering, well, how does the microphone quality sound? And to be quite honest, at this price point, I'm curious to know myself. Let's go ahead and take this thing up into the game room and stack it up against some of my other favorite gaming headsets that are currently on the market, while we also see how much background noise and keyboard clicks the microphone on this headset actually picks up. Now while we're here, let's also cover sound isolation and noise bleeding. Now as long as you're above half volume with these, you should be fine. I still can hear some stuff going on around me, fans, cars driving by, people talking in the background, but once I crank the volume above half, I'm pretty much set. I really don't have to worry about too much stuff going on around me. At the same time, the headset is rather snug, but I do have a massive head, so that doesn't really cause too much noise bleeding. So you guys really won't have to worry about that once you do get above half volume. At the same time, if you are wondering about ear sweat, I really didn't experience too much in my longer gaming sessions. But then again, if you are in a room in the middle of the summer and it's hot, no air conditioning, you obviously will experience some. But overall, in my longer sessions, I really didn't experience too much ear sweat with this headset. Now, you guys know the drill. Soundproof game room. Currently, I'm talking to you guys on the Shure MV7. Let's go ahead and switch over to the microphone on the Corsair HS65 so you guys can see what it sounds like in comparison. This is what the microphone quality sounds like on the Corsair HS65 wired gaming headset. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. And only if you end up liking this video, please make sure you smash that like button for me. Now let's go ahead and stack up the microphone quality on this headset versus its bigger brother, the HS80 wireless and the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless. So you guys can get an idea of what it sounds like in comparison. This is what the microphone quality sounds like on the Corsair HS65 gaming headset. This is what the microphone quality sounds like on the Corsair HS80 wireless gaming headset. This is what the microphone quality sounds like on the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless gaming headset. Once again, this is what the microphone quality sounds like on the Corsair HS65 gaming headset. Once again, this is what the microphone quality sounds like on the Corsair HS80 wireless gaming headset. Once again, this is what the microphone quality sounds like on the HyperX Cloud 2 wireless gaming headset. Let me know down below in the comment section which one of these you guys think sounds the best. But to be quite honest, the microphone that you get on this Corsair HS65 is probably the best microphone I've heard on a budget gaming headset in a very long time. And another test I like doing for you guys is to see how much keyboard clicks the microphones on these headsets pick up. So we're about 1.5 feet away from the keyboard here. Wow. Doesn't seem to pick up anything. It obviously is going to pick up a little bit when I start talking because that's when my noise gate opens up. So yeah, whether you're talking to your friends in Discord, party chat, game chat, whatever it is, if you plan on streaming, recording with this headset, that's what the microphone quality sounds like, and that's how much keyboard clicking it actually picks up. The Corsair HS65 provides solid audio performance on a budget with a comfortable fit for most gamers out in today's market. Pair that up with surround sound and a solid design, and you have an overall fantastic entry-level gaming headset and one of the best gaming headsets you can pick up under $100. Now, the only headset that might come close to this is the HyperX Cloud Alpha, but that headset does not offer surround sound through USB like you get with this one. Not to mention, the microphone on this thing sounds way better in my opinion. You also have the Corsair ICU software with this where you can toggle your side tone, play with sound profiles, create your own, increase your bass boost. You can't do that with the HyperX Cloud Alpha. Not to mention, this one is a bit more comfortable in my opinion, and the ear cups fold on this one. They don't on the Cloud Alpha. But in all honesty, that's the only headset that can compare in terms of sound quality at this price point. But under $100, I feel like the Corsair HS65 is probably the best wired gaming headset that you can pick up in today's market. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know down below where you'll also find the links to everything that we covered in today's episode. If you want to see more, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Detroit Fury. And if you enjoyed this content, please make sure you smash that like button for me, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next episode. Peace.